Hello everybody, here a little update of the 190 V12 project. So as you already could see on the thumbnail, I found a very nice leather interior. It's from a 2.3 16 valve 190. So with also with the sport liner rear seat and the front seats. It's fully leather. It's an 87 leather interior, so I'll show you that. It's a little bit dark in here, but I think you can see it. I just put it in the car so it would not be damaged. The seat is fully in fully good condition. It's not worn out. It just needs to be cleaned, and then put new. Just some needs to be very good cleaning. That's the only thing. So it says it's not a non-electrical interior. That's what I was also looking for, because I don't have electrical seats or wiring or anything. Also not electrical windows. So the seats, buttons for the door, I don't have them. So also in the rear, I really like these interiors. As you can see, it's just two seats in the back. Also with the armrests. Very nice. Also two headrests in the back, but there is somewhat of a difference between a car that is not delivered with headrest and is from factory. So there is some mountings for the frame here that I need to weld in. So I think I could get those from the dealer original. So the door panels, there were 3 door panels with the car. I only got these loose parts. They are also in red. So the red is not original, but it's done a very good. It's a very good job done on the seats. So the door panels are really worn out, as you can see. This one is just completely broken. So I'm going to use my own door panels and fix them up, and put new. I think also red leather on it. Or make it black on the door panels. I'm not sure about that yet. There's also a steering wheel with it. Not sure if I'm going to use it, because I also want to make flappy pedals for the gearbox. But the connection is something. The connection is something I can use. So that's already good. So now about engine compartments. So as you can see here, the radiator is built in. It's fully built in. So this is the original radiator from the S600. So I'm sure that it's will get its cooling capacity. So it was too wide. So at the start, that as you can see, I made a little bit of room in here. It's a little bit tight. I have to get some plastic removed. On this side, you can see it's. Good. So also the top frame is from this part in the middle is original from the 190 2 liter like I had, and the sides are from the 2.6 or the 16 valve. So I got an original frame and cut it up in half, cut it off. So these are just it's modified. It's not original 2.6 because these. The radiator mountings of a 16 valve and 2.6 are something like here. So also, and why did I do that? Because otherwise I had to modify the complete lock. Because the lock on a 2.6 is different than on these 2 liter older versions. So otherwise I have to buy a new lock. So I also have to modify this lock. Because the spring is too long, it will be in the radiator. So it's just, it will not fit. Like this. Okay, will not go fully in. So the spring needs to come out, and it needs somewhere, I think here and also over here, a little spring that when you want to open the hood, that it comes a little bit out of the lock. Otherwise, you cannot open it. So that's what I also need to do. I hope this second one is not too long, but I think that will be alright. So. That's about the radiator. The original bumper that was on it will not fit because it will hit the bottom of the radiator. But I'm going to use a later model front bumper. The old front bumper is here. As you can see, the angle is very fast going. Very fast going like this. So, and you got some different bumper from a diesel or a later 190E. The bumpers are more flat here. So that's what I'm going to use. So the subframe is also done. So I cut the original subframe. That was normally in here, but it needed to go because the original sump, the V12 sump is going in there. So I saw a guy on the, I thought it was on a Mercedes-Benz forum, that has built in a LS3 V8, and he did a very nice job, and I did a little kind of copy of his frame. It's a little bit different, I think, but it's the same setup. So, and I also built in, this is a steering box of an W210 E-Class, and I needed a different steering box because mine, the original, is mounted here. That is worn out, it's on the side, and it needed to go because I should not have any space for the exhaust pipes. So, because the front exhaust on here, the front exhaust from on this cylinder bank, the free, this pipe is around here. So it needs to go behind the steering box. And if the steering box is in the way, it's much bigger. I have no space. So the sump will fit in here perfectly. The steering box should not get any higher because I have about a half a centimeter to a centimeter space between the sump and here. So you can imagine how tight fit it will be. So if I fit the engine in, it will be on the front to the radiator. I have about 5 centimeters here, I think, to the front of the engine. So also the original fan needs to go. That's the mechanical fan, so I'm going to use an electrical fan because this fan is 9 centimeters wide from to the front here, and this pulley from the steering pump is going to be used again. You can see it's on the front of the engine. It's about 2 centimeters more to the front than the other pulleys, and between this and the radiator I will have about 2 or 3 centimeters, so it leaves me with 5 centimeters to put electrical fan in, and I think that's enough. And otherwise I place it somewhere in the front, but there is no condenser in the front of it, so it will be getting air enough, I think. So yes, I also measured the space to the hood. I got about 1 centimeter on the front because the hood on here and this on the front is going down, so you got less space. And I measured it when it was horizontally and perfect horizontally, and I can also flip it a little bit to the front, so I get more space between here and the sump, so it will be a little bit up here. So in here the sump will a little bit going down, so I got also more space to the hood. So I hope you understand what I mean, but that will be all shown in a later video. But so if I got here about 5 centimeters between the front engine cover, I need to go in here, like what I measured, about 1 centimeter or 2. So that's not a lot. I thought it would be much more. And then I'm using the original position of the engine mountings. But these are also going away. These are just spot welded on the frame. So I'm going to remove this frame and going to weld in a new steel plate like this. It's going to be welded in to get a new support because it needs to be a little bit lower. And these points are not in the right position because they are not exactly in the same position because it's only for inline engine. So we're going to get those off, put the engine in, and look where I have to put the plates. Also have to get this plate moved on this straight line, so the engine will go past by it. And the only thing that's in the way is also the cable, the throttle cable, and the speedo is also in here still. That needs to be going out because it's going to be electronic. And power braking. It's going to be a very tight fit, but because I measured it and it's perfectly on the line with how much space I have, so otherwise I have to move it a little bit off, or it can stay in. So I will see that when I put the engine in. So yeah, you will see. And also this frame needs to be removed. This little, I don't see why it's in there, and look to it, but it's not really. It's some sort of support, but I cannot really find why it's really in there. But it needs to be out of the way, otherwise the engine will not fit. So it needs to go, and it needs to support it in some way. I will do that. So yeah, also the brake lines needs to be on a different place. So yeah, that's how far I'm now. So the next thing what I'm going to do is going to remove all the old electronics from this engine, and yeah, just remove it. All the old cables needs to be removed that I'm not going to use. The rest is all stickered, what it is, because I can use it again, those sensors. And this is from the heater. It also, I hope there is enough space, then I can just put it a little bit more back in the interior. Otherwise I have to move it in here because the battery is going to the back. But you'll see how much luck I have. And then this plate going out. Yeah, and then yeah, we will see. So that's how far I am right now. So I hope you liked it, this project. Keep following it. Give the thumbs up underneath the video. Share it. Like it. And don't forget to subscribe if you already not did it. So see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.